All right. So recording has begun, Miss Kelly. So now if you go to Power Teacher Pro, okay, so here is how we do year-end assessment for the middle school. And in order for you to assess criterion A, B, C, and D, you must be able to see the accumulated score in Y1. So you've already done S1 assessment. You have already created assignments for S2. You want to see on a big scale uh, Y1 scores for all your standards. You want to see Y1 accumulated scores. So while seeing Y1, you should be able to score criterion A, B, C, and D. So in order to do that, so I'm working with Miss Kelly now. So she is in a grade 9 class. If Miss Kelly, if you go to standards sheet on your gradebook, yes, this is the one. And here on the standard sheet, you see that there, by default, when you click on that, it brings you to either S2 term. Ms. Kelly, can you click on S2 term? S2. So by default, it brings you to S2, or if you've used T3 in the past, it may bring you to T3, but not to Y1. You will see data under S2 and you will see data under T3 because that's what you're doing. You're always creating assignments for S2 or S1. That's why the data is showing under S2 or T3 or S1. But there is nothing under Y1. When you click on Y1, Y1 exists, but there is nothing because your assignments that you've created, they're always S2 assignment or S1 assignment. Now, in order for you to pull everything under Y1, you make sure you select the Y1 term, and then the sheet is blank, no problem. You click on the flower icon next to it, and the very last option is recalculate final grade. You press that one. And untick traditional, because we are in the middle school, we do standards based assessment, refresh assignment scores as well, and recalculate. So it will take few seconds, maybe minutes, based on the number of assessments you have in your gradebook, and it will do all the calculation, and then it will accumulate all the data under Y1. Now you see Y1 accumulated scores, standard scores. You see your students' performance over the year, and this is what you need in order for do the right assessment for criterion A, criterion B, criterion C, and criterion D. Now, if you go back to Miss Kelly, if you stay on this screen, and if you show them, let's say, for example, criterion A on this sheet, can you scroll back so we should be able to, or yeah. So you see Miss Kelly can see standards, standard A1. Miss Kelly, you will have to increase the number of columns, maybe make it 8 or yeah. So you can see all the columns on one screen. So now Miss Kelly can see A1, A2, and A3, and there are scores under A1 and A2. These are the year accumulated scores. Now she can give a one final criterion scores, which is, for example, in this case, Lena will get, probably Miss Kelly, she should get a 7, right? According to, you, based on your professional judgment, you can give different scores. So this is how you will do it. There is another way of doing it, and that is student by student, seeing students standards progress page, and you stick to this page, you stay on this page, and click on student name. Well, save or don't save. I would say save, or it's okay if you don't save, no problem. Not a problem, because so this is standards progress for Lena. And if you, because we've done that recalculation on this screen, you can see Lena's S1, S2, and Y1. What I would suggest that on column down at the bottom, as Ms. Kelly is doing now, you increase the number of columns so you can see the one page. So right now, if you see on the left top drop down, and the drop down on the left top corner, you see Lena Ahzi in that, Miss Kelly, the one up here. you can switch it to another student. You can click on that and you can go to Rashid Al-Jaber or Isa or anyone in your class. And this will bring you that one page layout that gives you S1, S2, T1, T2, T3, and then you will have a bigger picture for that student. Here, you can also do the assessment. So if you see under Y1, you have criterion A, you can, after seeing, data under Y1, you can give a final score to criterion A, which is right above 7. Miss Kelly, this is the one, yeah. So if you click here, you can add a cumulative score 7 or 8, and then so on. You can keep doing it student by student. You can do it by, so these are the two ways of doing it. Either you stay on that big sheet, which is when you go to A+ grading and click on standards, and then you see that big screen, with all students on the left and the data on the right. Or if you want to do it student by student, you can click on student's name, and then you can come on this sheet, and then you can. So the most important thing is that you have to recalculate your year 1 scores for your classes. If you won't do that, obviously you won't have nothing. And recalculation, Ms. Kelly has shown that that is you have to select Y1, and then you click on that flower icon, and you go to recalculate final grade, and there you have to pick and choose the right options that we've seen in this video, and then that's pretty much everything. Is that okay, Ms. Kelly?
Yeah, thank you so much, Mr. Salman.
So that is how you will complete your assessment. I will stop recording now. Stop recording. Yes.